Hello everyone. In this video today, I'm going to present you a company called IGNITOR100 with some of very high potential projects. So let's start with my introduction. My name is Farhan. I'm based in London and I'm working with IGNITOR100 as their marketing partner. So IGNITOR100 is a British company registered in England and they are based in London. So let's talk about their corporate team. IGNITOR100 has two directors, Mr. Florian Kruger and Mr. Abdurrahman Sandhu. Mr. Florian Kruger, alongside with his directorship, he's also acting as a chief operational officer in IGNITOR100, and he's been a project manager for Deutsche Bank for 15 years. He's also a partner in a technical consultancy company called DLT. And when we talk about Mr. Abdurrahman, alongside with his directorship, he's also acting as a chief financial officer, and he is a certified and FCCA certified accountant. He's been running his accountancy firms for more than 10 years, and back in 2015 he moved toward technology. Then we talk about Steven Lupka. He's a chief technology officer. Thelma as a head of marketing. Aaron Bates writes all the content for social media. Now the company has some business advisors. IGNITOR100 is a member of London Chamber of Commerce, which we know that is the largest business network in the UK. Garfield Smith are their technical and data lawyers. DLT is a company providing technical consultancy to IGNITOR100. And because IGNITOR100 is a technology-driven, technology-based company, so all the web services, the cloud computing platforms are provided by Amazon Web Services. And when we talk about their external projects, so all the external projects where IGNITOR100 has funded, those projects are brought to them by Startup Funding Club, by Crowdcube, and Seeders. So IGNITOR100's business model is very simple. It's an offsite technology incubator company, and they invest in startup fintech projects. So the projects related to finance and technology and innovation, that's where their funding goes. IGNITOR100 has funded external projects and they have their own internal projects targeting some of the largest sectors in UK like real estate, e-commerce, e-banking, blockchain, and many more. When we talk about their portfolio, so far IGNITOR100 has funded more than 102 projects, including external and internal, and their vision is to become the first on-site incubator of UK and Europe. External project, it's a massive list. We cannot explain all of the external projects in this video because they have funded nearly 96 external projects, but I'm going to go through some of them to give you an idea that what kind of technology they are funding. So let's start with Polysolar. Polysolar is a UK-based company. It's a live project running in the market, and they make solar panels, the transparent glass solar panels, which they say that install in your doors and windows, and they look like a glass. At the same time, they produce energy as well. Moving on to Equator is a Norwegian-based company, and this is the first company in the world which is working on hybrid passenger planes technology. So we all know that we have hybrid cars, many of them, we drive hybrid cars, but there is no hybrid technology in passenger planes. So that's what they're working on. And if you go to their official website, you can see how far they have come, what's the development, what's the progress. And they have already done the first test flights a few months ago, which was a successful test flight. Okay, moving on to the third project called 3D Me. It's an app under development, and it's an online fitting room for your clothes shopping, which means that when we go to shopping malls, we buy clothes, we pick some clothes, we go to fitting room and try them. But what if you are shopping your clothes online? Of course, there's no fitting room. So what this app does, it creates a 3D avatar of you in your phone. And when you go to shop your clothes online, you can actually see yourself wearing those clothes and try different sizes as well. Now I'm going to play a very short video of FingoPay. FingoPay is another external project which IGNITOR100 has funded, and it's a live project. They are running very successfully in London, and they are moving towards US for expansion as well. So let's have a look at a very short video, and then we will discuss a little bit more about it.
We all have a unique vein pattern hidden in our fingers. Now this intricate biometric signature can be used to identify you and pay for transactions. There's no need for cash, cards, or mobile. FingoPay uses Hitachi Vein ID technology. Harmless infrared light maps the 3D pattern of your veins. As finger vein patterns are inside the body and invisible from the outside, unlike fingerprints, they leave no trace and cannot be copied. It is an ideal biometric for high security authentication. The image is converted into an encrypted template and matched to the one stored on our database. It confirms your identity in a matter of seconds. FingoPay is an efficient, intelligent, and secure way to handle transactions for payment as unique as you.
So as is explained in the video, that's a new payment system which Hitachi, the electronics company, has introduced. And now you don't need to carry cash, carry cards, debit card, credit card. You can literally pay through your finger. And also the technology is designed by Hitachi, the machinery is designed by Hitachi, and IGNITOR100 has their funding in this project. Next, we're going to talk about their internal projects. They have 6 internal projects so far which they are working on, and a couple of them are live. Rest are going to be live very soon. So one after one, I'm going to explain you 6 projects. But one thing before I start explaining you these projects, I want to tell you that these internal projects, they have great value. They are very important projects for IGNITOR100, as IGNITOR100 holds 100% equity of these projects. So let's start by YouRent. YouRent is a real estate advertising business. It's an online platform to list your properties for rent in UK, and it's a live project. The website is yourent.co.uk, and they act as an agent for private landlords. Now I will talk about Zoopla and Rightmove here. Most of the people, we know that Zoopla and Rightmove are the largest online platforms in UK to list your properties for buying and selling and even rent purposes as well. But Zoopla and Rightmove, they only entertain property agents, not private landlords. So if a private landlord wants to list their property on Zoopla and Rightmove, they have to go through property agent. Of course, it's a third party involved. There's going to be more cost as well. Here, YouRent act as an agent for us, and when any private landlord lists their property on YouRent, it gets listed on YouRent, Rightmove, Prime Location, and Zoopla simultaneously, because they have contract with all those companies. Okay, next project is BizPad. BizPad is a management system to run a business, to run a company. They provide multiple modules, multiple facilities, all the facilities, I would say, which are required to run any business. For example, the accountancy facilities, URL shortener, image hosting, online signatures, cloud storage, and all these kind of things. Some of the modules are already live, and they are also working on rest of the modules, and they will be live very soon as well. Moving on to the third internal project, which is Aladdin. Aladdin is a blockchain, a very interesting project, and it's a blockchain of its own kind. They have developed a technology which is not already in the market. They are introducing this technology. So what are the new features in this blockchain which other blockchains do not have? First thing is that Aladdin is the first blockchain in the market that can communicate with other blockchains. The first blockchain in the market that can communicate with internet. They can send data and receive data from internet. This is the blockchain which is going to subsidize businesses, means they're going to invite business owners to run their business on blockchain instead of internet, to make the mobile applications of their business on blockchain, to make the websites on blockchain. It's going to be faster, it's going to be secure and safer as well. And plus, they're gonna make the first search engine which is based on blockchain, like Google. Google is a search engine which is based on internet. Now they are gonna make the first blockchain-based search engine. Okay, moving on to their fourth project, which is Igniter Pay. Igniter Pay has a very high potential. It's an e-bank which is based in UK, and they have their license with FCA in progress. Soon as they receive the license, they will start their operations. But this is going to be the first UK's borderless e-bank. Then master index, when we talk about index, there is no index in the market which is working on a hybrid model. Means there are going to be indices with stock shares and some other indices with probably bonds, commodities, but no index which is formed by the combination of all these things. This is going to be the first one, and this project is developed by Gareth Parker, who is the CEO and founder of Mortgage Benchmark, the company who designed and developed the one of the most famous index called FTSE 100, which is owned by London Stock Exchange. Last but not the least, Crypto Change is a cryptocurrency exchange regulated with FCA of Jersey. That's where they are based. And this is going to be the first exchange that will allow cryptocurrency traders to trade their fiat currency directly against cryptos, altcoins, and then altcoins directly against fiat currency. So we are done here discussing the external and internal projects of Igniter 100. Now I'm gonna discuss with you that how me and you can benefit from these projects. So back in early 2018, Igniter 100 decided that they will take their company to London Stock Exchange. And one of the requirement of any of the exchange is that the company's at least 25 to 30% of the shares has to be in general public. For that reason, they offered their shares to general public back in 2018, starting with a price of 1 pence each equity token. So one equity token will become one share when they will go live in any of the exchange. Now currently, today is 20th of December 2019, and the current price of one equity token is very close to 21 pence, and they are expected to list their company on London Stock Exchange and the MTF platform Euronext in first quarter of 2021. Now, today the price is 21 pence, but they are expecting the price to be £6 to £8 each year when they will list their company. Of course, this price is not guaranteed, but it is depending on the performance of the company and of course the performance of individual projects as well. So how we can get involved in this opportunity? There is a way. Igniter 100 offers different level of packages starting from £100, then £250, then £500, £1,000, £2,500, and £5,000. So by acquiring these packages, you do not only acquire the equity of the company, but you also get other benefits as well. There's a list of things which I'm going to discuss with you. I'm gonna take an example of level 6 package, which is £5,000. Of course, it's not the only package. Anyone can start with any amount, but just for the sake of example, I'm going to use level 6 package. So to buy a level 6 package, you have to spend £5,000, and that gives you 100 credits. Now on next slide, I'm going to explain you where you can use these credits. And after the credits, you also get the equity of the parent company, which is Igniter 100. And because you, by acquiring the equity of the company, you become the shareholder of the company, and you are also entitled to earn dividends. Dividends are basically the revenue generated by the company, which is shared between their shareholders. So you are also entitled to dividends as well. And after dividend, company also offers you a daily bonus, a daily income, which is different percentage on different packages. Because we are talking about level 6 package, so I'm going to go with that. So it is up to 0.5% every day. Now what this income is, they basically offer you extra shares every day. So it's going to be up to your decision that whether you want extra shares worth of £25 every day, or if you do not want to increase your shares or want to stop at some point, then you can take the option of not having the shares but having £25 instead. And this income is paid into your wallet 5 days a week for 12 months. Of course, terms and conditions are applied. Now, I was talking about the credits, that where you can use the credits. So Igniter 100's focus is that if you are getting involved in this industry, if you are acquiring the equity of Igniter 100, you should also have the knowledge of this industry as well. They have introduced another project which is Igniter Academy, and the website is igniter.academy. And this Igniter Academy has so many online courses available on their website. These courses are literally designed by very highly qualified professors of some of the universities, and you can utilize your credits which you acquired from your package to buy the courses. So all the courses on Igniter.academy are accessible by using those credits which you acquired. And there are going to be so many courses related to blockchain, related to finance, related to technology, law, and some other sectors as well. Apart from that, Igniter 100 also provides you a back office. Back office is something where your equity is stored and you can see how much equity tokens you have. Also, what's the growth of the equity token? Your dividends are paid in that back office. And it also has a list of projects where Igniter 100 has invested. And through the same back office, you can also access your share certificate. Now let's come to the conclusion. Let's talk a little bit about the future growth of the equity you are acquiring and also the monthly dividends. So again, I'm going to take an example of level 6 £5,000 pack, because according to the current price, level 6 pack will give you more or less 25,000 equity tokens. Now those equity tokens, of course, are costing you £5,000 today. But when they're going to go live in London Stock Exchange in first quarter of 2021, according to the expected price, £6, your 25,000 equity tokens will worth £150,000. And if they go live with £8 each share, your 25,000 equity tokens will worth £200,000. So let's talk about monthly dividends. Igniter 100 is paying very low monthly dividends today. We all understand it's the third year in the business and it's a growing company, it's a developing company. They still have to deliver some of the projects, and it's going to take some time for those projects to make some space in the market. But I'm going to talk about their future growth. So Igniter 100's target is to reach 10 pence as monthly dividend on each share in next 5 years. And when that happens, your 25,000 shares will potentially earn you £2,500 per month as in dividends. So that's the end of the presentation. And thank you for taking some time out to look at this video. Now, I want to leave you on one note that the information which I have provided in this video is a very little information. It's a brief information about Igniter 100. But if you are interested in this opportunity, and if you think that these projects have potential in market, then I will literally recommend you to get back to the person who has shown you this video and ask him or her more about the company. Thank you very much.